Yeah, let's go.
We are
Waiting on
live.
you.
We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of everyone's favorite pitch practice,
The
the
show
show. Are we live? Are we actually live? I
says
think
live on my screen, man. Says live on my screen.
it says live on your screen. Okay, because I'm going to try and get connected inside of the Facebook group, but it's not giving me an option to hit that live button. So, oh, come on, what's going on here? Uh, it may be some type of error that's not allowing me to stream live inside the Facebook group, but we are. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I got that click of the button to go live inside the Facebook group. We're live on my personal profile. We're live inside of the group. We're live on your personal profile. Where else are we live at, Brandon?
My YouTube channel. That's it, because I don't pay for Restream. It's a nice program, but I already pay for too much. I was looking at my funds, and yeah, I got a checking and a savings account. Sometimes I got to move that money from my savings account to my checking account, and it's a mess. So yeah, I'm not paying for Restream.
I know sometimes it's like you're like, oh, another like another ching ching, another ching ching. It's like
Yeah.
I forgot all about that service. Oh man, that's right. I know. But welcome to another episode of Pitch Practice, the show. We're glad that you are out there watching. Give us a hashtag where you're watching from, hashtag where you're watching from in the comments so we can give you a shout out. We always love giving shout outs to everyone that's watching from wherever you might be watching at. I'm just going to make sure that I am just making sure I'm checking all of the streams here and making sure to set them to public. Yeah, there we go. Always need to set my one on the personal profile to go public so that it gets out to more people.
Yep.
Great to see you all. We appreciate you. And we got an exciting episode today because we are talking about the state of AI in marketing, the state of artificial intelligence in marketing today. It's 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 amazing to think how much. I mean, when was do you remember when Chat GPT was first introduced?
Yeah. I mean, it was a couple years ago. I think it was what, fall of 2020.
No, it wasn't
Was it?
that
Was
long
it?
ago.
You sure? Maybe it was the fall of 2022 then.
It definitely wasn't 2020. I think it was more like 23. 23.
No,
Yeah.
no. It wasn't 23. It's been
Yeah.
around longer than that. No way.
All right.
I,
Okay.
I don't
Or
believe it.
we can always check it with
We're gonna
Google.
Google it.
What do you think in the comments? I say 23. Brandon says 2020. What do you think? What's the answer? What's your answer in the comments? And then we're gonna see who has the right answer.
Oh,
When was
I was right.
huh?
I was right. It was the fall of 22
Oh, you said 2020.
initially. Then you said I was wrong. It was like you're right.
Okay.
It's 2022.
It
Fall
was
of
it was
2022.
November of 2022. So almost at the end of 2022, actually. And so it hasn't been, when you consider end of 2022, it's been about not even 2 years. Hasn't even been around for 2 years. I think it grew to more subscribers faster than any of the other social media platforms or whatever. When you consider how fast it grew, how fast it took Facebook to grow to a million, how fast it took Instagram to grow to a million users, and even I think it even outpaced TikTok on its growth on the number of members to get to that number fast. So we are practically in the infancy of artificial intelligence and chat GPT, and it's been quite a ride.
No, I know they just released 4.0 T or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and or 4.0 OT or whatever, and I have to say that model is leaps and bounds above 4.0 and even 3.5. Um, I had it generate me some content recently, and it is next level stuff. Um, it still has its quirks. It still kind of reads like a computer, so you have to massage it a little bit and tell it to write an appropriate tone in person and use colloquialisms or whatever colloquialism. I don't know,
Oh.
and all that kind of stuff to kind of liven it up. And yeah, it's pretty good. Image generation, still isn't the best, but and the CapCut deal to making videos still isn't the best either. But it's okay.
But I think that some people are realizing that it's getting to be scary. It's getting to be scary. I mean, we talk about how now it's so easy to kind of even you know right now you can point out, oh, you can say, that sounds robotic. That's a little chat GPT-ish. But as it starts to get better, it's going to blur that line. Look, you see my fingers kind of disappearing? It's
Yeah.
blurring that line between reality and what's artificial intelligence. And I want you out there to stick around because you're in for a treat, because I'm going to I'm going to show you. If you've been watching the news lately, there's been some controversy about the new voice generator from Sam Altman and Chat GPT. If you heard about it, right? You heard about that with the voice of their new AI bot. They had used the voice of Charlize Theron. Did you hear about that, Brandon?
Nope.
Okay. So here's the interesting thing. I'm gonna play the video. We're gonna share it here on the screen, and it is actually her statement about what happened, and it's going to be read by AI, the exact same AI voice that they didn't have permission to use. So that's what happened. I think Charlize Theron said that Sam Altman approached her and asked her, they wanted to make their AI bot sound realistic. And if you don't remember, there was a movie several years back with I think Joaquin Phoenix was in it, and the movie was called Her. Do you remember that movie, Brandon? Did you ever
No,
see it?
I didn't see the movie, but I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. And it was about a futuristic robot. And it was actually the voice of Charlize Theron that was used for that movie. And that was the reason that Sam Altman approached her to use her voice. She declined. And then what happened, Brandon, was the voice came out and it sounded eerily similar to her voice. And she sent a cease and desist letter to them. It's a crazy. It ended up being. I don't think that drama has ended, but we're gonna get to it right now. You ready? You want to listen to this? That's one of the things we're gonna do today. But I can't take credit for this one. I can't take credit for this, but this is this. I'll tell you who can take credit is a friend on my timeline, whose name is Mike Wayne. Got to throw a shout out there to him. He's a genius marketer. I think he is. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this up on the screen so we can listen to the okay? And give me a second here. All right, you see that there?
Yep.
All right, and just let me know. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me put this. I want to put this. Okay. All right, so I want to put it to the side right there. And if you're out there listening, pay attention to this. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Last September, I received an offer from Sam Altman, who...
Can you hear it?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to listen to it, and it's going to be an explanation of what happened, and this is with AI, with her voice. Hold on.
Last September, I received an offer from Sam Altman, who wanted to hire me to voice the current ChatGPT 4.0 system. He told me that he felt that by my voicing the system, I could bridge the gap between tech companies and creatives and help consumers to feel comfortable with the seismic shift concerning humans and AI. He said he felt that my voice would be comforting to people. After much consideration, and for personal reasons, I declined the offer. 9 months later, my friends, family, and the general public all noted how much the newest system named Sky sounded like me. When I heard the release demo, I was shocked, angered, and in disbelief that Mr. Altman would pursue a voice that sounded so eerily similar to mine that my closest friends and news outlets could not tell the difference. Mr. Altman even insinuated that the similarity was intentional, tweeting a single word, her, a reference to the film in which I voiced a chat system, Samantha, who forms an intimate relationship with a human. 2 days before the ChatGPT 4.0 demo was released, Mr. Altman contacted my agent, asking me to reconsider. Before we could connect, the system was out there. As a result of their actions, I was forced to hire legal counsel, who wrote 2 letters to Mr. Altman and OpenAI, setting out what they had done and asking them to detail the exact process by which they created the Sky voice. Consequently, OpenAI reluctantly agreed to take down the Sky voice. In a time when we are all grappling with deepfakes and the protection of our own likeness, our own work, our own identities, I believe these are questions that deserve absolute clarity. I look forward to resolution in the form of transparency and the passage of appropriate legislation to help ensure that individual rights are protected.
Oh, what do you think about that, Brandon?
I mean, the sound quality is good. It reads like a robot, though. So, I mean, I don't know if they could get the timing and the cadence down. Sure, it could definitely pass. But the sound, I mean, it does sound like her.
Wow. So to put it some context, that was her statement, and
Yeah.
she wrote that statement. What was done, what you were listening to, was that statement that she made being read by the same Sky system that she basically refused to have her voice. So
Right.
it was a similar voice, but it was not her. That was not her. That was not her. But do you know what Charlize Theron even sounds like, really?
If I could pick her out of the crowd, maybe. I don't watch too many of her movies to know exactly what she sounds like, but I have seen a lot of deepfake Joe Rogan videos on TikTok.
I've seen them on YouTube. Yeah,
that too. To where they're doing the shorts and Joe's talking about some crazy random thing, but the first one caught me off guard. Is like he wouldn't really talk about that. I mean, he talks about some crazy stuff. But then when I saw a couple more, I realized, oh, that's not him. That's somebody just that cloned his voice and has put it out there. So it is kind of scary that we have the technology out there to kind of do that. There's been some I'm in the movie space there. I volunteer at the local theaters, so I see the previews and the commercials and public service announcements that go up on the screen. And we ran run the other day, not the other day, pretty much the other week, to where they did a public announcement of a couple sitting in the theater answering their phone when they really shouldn't have been, type deal, but they got a call from their daughter. And it sounded like their daughter. And her daughter said she needed help and she needed money. But it turned out to be a deep fake. So that's something to really worry about when it comes to that. And as we get older, that's something that we really need to pay attention to. Because even though in our younger years we hear about, the generation ahead of us getting scammed over the telephone for hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy the gift cards and things like that. Well, they are evolving that into something that is going to be super powerful, and we really need to be on our toes and on our ears and be able to just hear that cadence just isn't right when somebody is speaking, right? Like I don't think AI is ever going to get it down. They might get the sound right, but the cadence, like there is a unique frequency and cadence that people speak in that we just know to understand. And even if we pretended to sound robotic like this all the time, like there's still that human, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if you listen and pay attention, you can hear it.
Oh yeah, I've seen the deep fakes, and I've seen the deep fakes on completely unrelated videos of, say, Joe Rogan, right? Where he's just talking on his podcast. And then it's like they voice over with the things they want him to say. And you look at the video and the words and they don't match. That's how I've seen them do that deep fakes. I've seen it in some, and to me, I'm like, how does the platform let that video run? I think it's getting harder for them to detect these fakes, and they are letting these. And you said you see it on TikTok a lot, huh?
Mm-hmm. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it on YouTube Shorts. I don't get on Instagram or Facebook too much when it comes to those reels, but those are the two platforms that I've seen. And Twitter doesn't really have a good video presence, so I doubt you'd end up seeing it on Twitter or X, now that it's x.com.
Man, there's plenty of bots on X. There are plenty of bots there. Tell us in the comments, what's your experience with AI? Tell us, what are some of your favorite tools? Are you using the new Chat GPT? Excuse me, what is it? Chat GPT 4.0?
Like OT or something like 4.0 OT is what it's called, I think.
Is that what it's called? And got another surprise for you in the AI field. If you're familiar with out there, you're familiar with the funnel building and ClickFunnels, there is an AI funnel builder that we want to demo for you today. It's a completely if you want to have your funnels built using AI, then you don't want to miss this. If you're not already familiar with it, I'm going to just do a quick demo and show you how you can get access to this, and you can build a complete webinar funnel almost with a few clicks of a button and let the AI do it for you. What are some of the apps that you like to use, Brandon?
As far as AI goes, if you want to call it AI, I mean, Riverside's my number one deal when it comes to podcasts, even though I haven't done a podcast in a while. I need to, at the minimum, upload these videos to it. But no, Riverside's great. Descript is great when it comes to the readability and using their artificial voices and whatchamacallit. Man, I can't think tonight. Pulling down the transcripts. Pulling down transcripts and see what else do I use. Cloud Campaign on the back end for social media. I use the AI generator there for the captions, which is great. I'm still heavily using the GPT deal to, come up with outlines and ideas primarily for content and ads and things like that, um, and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to using that stuff, I take all the knowledge that I have when it comes to copywriting and the tones and all that kind of stuff that is needed to tell it what I want to come out of it. So that's the key, because like this thing is still a machine. It still needs to be taught itself before it actually gives you anything. So if you're getting crappy outputs, it's probably because you are doing.
Oh, did you hear that? Your sound. Okay, are you there?
Oh, here, hold on. Can you hear me out?
Okay, yes. What speaker were you using?
It was my microphone. We got thunderstorms going around here, so it's probably interfering or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So, so we were talking about the different type of apps that you use, and you were talking about you using Descript and Cloud Campaign.
Cloud Campaign, Riverside. Yeah, those are the three main ones, and then obviously ChatGPT. But I was saying there at the end, they're only as good as the inputs that you put into them. So if you're garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. If you just say, write me a blog on XYZ, it's going to just spit out a generic robotic deal. But if you go through the process and talk to it, say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is who you are. Start with this process first, with this outline, etc., and then just be specific in exactly what you want. You'll get good. You'll get good outputs.
You get good outputs. I still use my and this was before ChatGPT even came out, when we were using our we got in on the beta version of the why can't I think of the name of it? It was called Content I think it was called Content.io, but we were using it in combination with the funnel scripts. And what's the name of it? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know if I bookmarked it. Hold on, let me see here.
And remember, it would write your ads for you. It would write your social media posts for you. And then, but as soon as ChatGPT came out, it basically, why would people pay for this software when it was absolutely when you can get it for free?
I was using Jasper.
Yes,
that's what it's called there. And then there was a free version of Jasper. You were using it.
Yes.
I forget what it was called.
Yes. I have the bookmark, but it's on my PC. I don't have it on my my MacBook. But yeah, it was a new one. But I still use that though. I think those are still pretty good, because those are the type of AI that are focused. When you go straight to the ChatGPT, that is, it's broad. You can enter in your prompts, and you can ask it questions on almost anything. So but if you are focused on a particular niche, that's where these other apps come in that are like a buddy of mine inside of my Funnel Building 101 group, Greg Howe. Hey, Greg, if you're watching out there, what's up? He creates GPTs. he creates GPTs. You ever created a GPT?
I did. I made a Dan Kennedy GPT.
Oh, you did?
Did. It does okay. It's not great. I still need to train it up a little bit and give it some more data.
So,
yeah.
So explain to us a little bit more about what it means to create a GPT.
So on the back end of ChatGPT, you can create subsets and train it on a particular subject matter, and that way when you talk to it, it's like you're talking just to that subject matter expert. In the Dan Kennedy deal, just using it to gauge my own copy that I write, as well as assess other people's copy, just to kind of learn from it myself on what made it good, what made it bad, etc. And then have it actually generate sales letters. And it doesn't, like I said, it does an okay job. It just needs more of Dan's sales letters in there to understand how he writes and actually speaks and talks. It's a little bit too campy at this point in time when it does give an output. So I don't know if it's just pulling from way past Dan Kennedy stuff or what, but yeah, it's okay. I use it every once in a while.
Yeah. So when you're making a GPT, I did attend this challenge, and I was learning from Greg about creating your own GPT. On the back end, you start to feed it what you want it to become a subject matter expert in, and you just keep feeding that GPT the information, and then all of a sudden you've got a Dan Kennedy GPT or a Kennedy GPT or a landscape GPT. And it has I think it has its uses across the spectrum. Just take, for example, a landscape GPT. You feed information into the GPT and make it become a subject matter expert on different type of landscapes, or maybe you want to make it a barbecue GPT. You might feed it with a lot of information about different types of barbecue or how to cook certain temperatures, landscaping, lawns, trees. In the world of marketing, we tend to look at copywriting and feed it with different formulas for copywriting, whether it's it's your marketing formula for AIDA, or it might be a marketing formula for so gain logic fear, or it might be a marketing formula for writing stories, how to write a webinar, or how to present. But these different GPTs are starting to become more prevalent in everything that we do. I think I mentioned in the description of today's, it's like work life, home life, business life. What part of our life doesn't AI hit? I found something, even on my phone, and even on my phone, I found that they're now using AI. Facebook, Meta is using AI. And check this out. I'm going to do something here real quick and show it to you on my phone, but I'm going to do it for you, Brandon.
What do you got?
I'm going to do it for you. Watch this. Okay, hold on. Let me do this real quick. And I'm going to show you something on my phone here. All right. Oh, okay. Check it out. That's you right there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. I got this thing on my phone that allows me to hit this, and watch this. What I'm going to do, it allows me to circle. Oh, shoot, wrong way. Circle, and it's going to do a search. That's not what I wanted. Let me do it again. Hold on. All right, watch this. This time I'm going to circle you. And guess what came up as on the search?
I don't know.
Drab college students.
'Cause I'm wearing a Greek shirt. Why wouldn't it?
No. That's not what's supposed to come on. Hold on. Let me try it once more here. Oh, I'm going to tell you what's supposed to come on. Other people trying to put their finger on the top of the pyramids.
Okay.
Yes. One last demo here. Let's watch a little bit of this AI funnel builder real quick. Do you have anything? What'd you say?
That is pretty good. I played around with it. I made one for a webinar. I'm gonna do it again, and it's gonna be a webinar for email marketing, because I got a new partnership going on with Constant Contact. Don't tell the people over at ClickFunnels, but it's for people that aren't quite ready for a full deal like ClickFunnels. Already have some things in place, but just don't have email marketing in. So I partnered up with them. They have a great platform, so I'm going to set up a webinar for their deal, and rock and roll.
Okay. Just write that webinar and build this funnel. Put it right there. There it is. You familiar with this one, Brandon?
Thanks. I went through it.
Yeah. This is a Sales Funnel Launchpad, creating your own webinar funnel right now. I think at this point, this is the only type of funnel that you can build. And then let's go through here and do some steps here. Let's help me out and do this, Brandon. For one, we want to select our main color for the brand. Color that you want, Brandon?
Let's go purple.
All right. What about that purple? You like that deep, dark purple, or?
I don't see anything.
What'd you say?
I don't see it.
You can't see it?
No.
Why can't you see it?
I don't know. I just see open the webinar funnel builder. That's it. I don't see the builder itself. It's in a new screen.
Oh, okay. You sure about that? Okay, hold on.
Yes. I'm very sure.
Hold on. All right, hold on. What happened there? Okay, there it is. Okay. Got it. Switch screens. Now you see it. Oh, nope, not yet. All right. Now it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's there. All right, cool. All right. So I got a little bit of a purple color right there. And okay, oh nope, it says don't worry, you can change this later, but we've got the color, and that was our first thing that we needed to do. We just need to choose a style. Which one of these do you like, Brandon? Rounded,
Let's go in the middle.
Blocky, colorful, or rounded?
Let's go in the middle.
In the middle. Colorful. All right. Let's make this a webinar. All right. You see our next step here?
Let's go with the 3D.
Choose an image style. We'll create your funnel using this style of image to start. You can always change it later. Let's go. You got isometric 3D, flat illustrations, stock photo portrait. We're going to go with this type of imaging.
Yep, 3D.
Isometric 3D. All right. Then we hit that, and
this looks different than the first time.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. It's been upgraded a little bit, it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to let this work a little bit. As it works in the background, you can add further details about you and your offer, and you can talk in different writing voices: neutral, playful, professional, quirky, informative, friendly, expertise as a marketer, avatar. Let's talk to professionals, and the avatar's goal is to make more money. Okay. All right. And here is an example of the copy. Unleash your energy and boost your professional success. Discover proven marketing strategies that fuel your productivity and invigorate your work-life balance. Let's revitalize your professional journey together. Man, and then we just hit this create funnel now. Oh man, this is just amazing how you can have a funnel built, yeah, just quickly and easily. And as you see this happening in real time, you can see at the bottom, it's building out a squeeze page, a thank you page, a broadcast page, an order form, and a thank you page. How about that, Brandon?
It's pretty good.
Oh man.
Pretty good. Yeah. So I got some work to do on my end, especially when it comes to the back end of the deal, getting the products added in, especially for the order form and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, a lot of work. But I mean, the hard part is done. Like this is the hard part, right? The design, and it doesn't have to be crazy, right?
That's crazy. That's less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm saying, like, you see all of these. When I hack, I see a whole bunch of different, levels of fun. You got the super ugly ones with misspelled words and all that kind of stuff that still convert, and they don't even change anything. And then you get all of these elaborate ones that look really good, like that motion one that we showed a couple weeks ago with the robots, right?
Yeah, with the AI and it had the glass morphing effect.
Right. So this is simple, classic, easy, works. Go in there, adjust the copy as needed. The design is already done based on the standard, right? That the standard that converts the control, and yeah, just rock and roll with it. It's easy.
This is solid. This is solid. It's solid. This is just a webinar funnel. This is solid, and it includes the broadcast room. You can basically do a couple of tweaks on this funnel and start driving traffic to it. You just need to write the script for the webinar.
What is really nice is that they do walk you through the rest of that page on how to set it up properly to make it evergreen, and including the back end with the drip campaign and all that kind of stuff to time it right so people get the right emails at the right time to then make the sale.
Yes. So what I'm going to do on this funnel right here is I'm going to log in and actually put this funnel into my account. Uh-oh, are you seeing that? Oh man, okay. You're not supposed to see all of that. Those are all the accounts I have access to.
Okay.
And what'd you say?
I said, good job.
Oh yeah. Those are all the accounts. You're not supposed to see all that. Those are my back end accounts there for people, that I'm working with, and I work behind the scenes in their funnels. But I'll go back to it once I've got we've installed your new funnel. All right. And I'm going to go in here, and I'm actually going to leave a link down there to this funnel. If anyone wants it, if you like that funnel that I just created, I'm going to go ahead and create a quick share funnel for it and put it down here in the comments so you can grab a copy of it. Your funnel is being published, and I'm going to put a copy of it so you can actually go through and check it out for yourself, do some quick tweaks to it, and put together a perfect webinar and start running traffic to it. And there it is right there. And let me do this here. And wow, that was crazy. I don't know if you could actually do that.
Well, I've been working on a landing page for my deal, and I've been doing it for 2 days now. And you just made a whole deal in 2 minutes.
Okay. Say that again.
No, I was just saying, I've been working on one landing page for my main site for 2 days now, and you just made a whole funnel sequence in 2 minutes.
How do you paste in how do you paste on a Mac keyboard?
Command V.
Command V. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. That was less than 5 minutes, and you could just go in there and tweak it, and you've got yourself a webinar funnel. It's crazy how it used to funnel building used to take a long time, or even going through the templates. You could easily go through there and make multi templates for multi different industries and package it as an offer. Grab 10 different webinar funnels for your coaching business. Grab 10 different webinar funnels for your real estate business, for your that's super fast. I think they just need to expand.
Expand the
that.
niches.
What'd you say?
Expand the niches.
Yes. Expand the niches. And let me do this here. If you want to take a look at that funnel, I'm going to just go inside of it and take a look at it. What? Huh. I think it just looks okay. How can I go inside here real quick? There's been a lot of changes to the way it looks lately. And I'm just trying to go in here to see the amount of, I don't want to look at the particular page. I want to look at the whole funnel itself. I want to look at the whole funnel and edit it and stop that. We're gonna look at all funnels. I don't want to look at the specific funnel. I want to look at the entire sequence. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. So we've done a couple of demos today and we've talked about AI. Is there anything else you want to touch on, Brandon?
Nothing. Nothing.
You got nothing? You got nothing? All right, then. Well, then if you got nothing, then it's time for us to say adios. You must be.
You didn't even show the outcome, dude.
What do you mean the outcome?
You didn't show the outcome of what you generated.
Yes, I did. Hold on.
No, you didn't. You weren't sharing the screen. There you go.
All right, there we go. This is the outcome. There is the squeeze page. There is the thank you page. There is the broadcast page, the order form, and the thank you page. Let's go inside.
Show them what the squeeze page looks like and what people should kind of be leading off with as like the basic lead magnet funnel, right?
Yeah. This is what the squeeze page looks like, though. I think the squeeze page could use some pizzazz to it.
Switch to that screen because we can't see it.
Okay. All right. Now you see it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I think this squeeze page could use a little bit of pizzazz.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a template, right? So it just puts everything it gives you the skeleton. So you got to put the meat and the bones on it, a little bit of fat, fill her out. And then it'll be good, right? And from there, you just want them to register, and you can throw in a bonus for registering. Get a copy of my free book, right? Or get this 2-page checklist for X, Y, and Z as a bonus for registering for the event.
Let's go to the next page, which is the webinar thank you page. All right, and this is the webinar thank you page. Keeping the same theme. You'll see it's pretty much just keeping the same theme. You got a nice little timer right here. You can put your image there. And then the next page is going to be the broadcast page. And this is the page that, let me show you here. All right, this page is where you're going to actually broadcast your webinar from. This is the part that you want to have actually delayed. You can delay your offer. Once it's reached a certain time period in your webinar and you're ready for them to actually take some action, that's when this area down here shows up where you can actually claim that offer. And once that offer is claimed, once they click that, you will go to the order form. That's the next page. And here is that order form. And the order form is where you're going to give your stack. You're going to have your stack right here. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get. And then you're going to get a bonus. Make sure to include that guarantee. And this is, payment processing built right into ClickFunnels 2.0. Payment processing built right into it. You want to have your frequently asked questions for those on the fence right at the last moment. This covers all the bases. Then after they purchase, then that's going to be the last page of this webinar funnel, which is welcome aboard. You've made that choice. You're going to get a order confirmation ID, and you can actually take them straight to your members area. And you also want to link to your other social profiles And this is, there's a lot more that you can add here, but as always, this is really just the beginning of what you can do and what you can build inside of your ClickFunnels account. Again, if you want a copy of that funnel, check the links in the comment. You got go out and build you one, Brandon.
I got one already. I just need to tighten it up a little bit. I made one when it came out, so just got to focus on it. Got a lot of irons in the fire, or a lot of stickers to stick. One of the two.
A lot of irons, a lot of stickers.
Irons and stickers. That's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out to Mark or myself when it comes to anything marketing, AI, or otherwise. As always, pleasure. See you guys next week.
See you next week. Take care.